Welcome back, future medicos. In this video, Mr. Karthikeyan will take you through the target for the next 7 weeks. How should you plan for NEET 2021? What are the topics that should you study for physics, chemistry, and biology over the next 7 weeks? That is what Karthikeyan is going to cover in this video. But before I hand it over to Karthikeyan, I want to introduce some free test series for you. In fact, I've spoken about Unacademy Champions League in one of the videos earlier, but I want to stress again about this test series. This is nothing but a weekly test for IIT JEE as well as NEET UG aspirants. You can enroll it for free. UCL has subject-wise as well as full-length tests. Now, what is the test pattern of UCL group stage? That is subject-wise test. The paper will contain 25 questions. All questions are objective type with 4 options like what you see in a NEET exam, and one of them will be correct. Now, correct answers will be given 4 marks, while if you answer it incorrectly, 1 mark will be deducted. That is very similar to the NEET UG exam. So the total marks for the exam is 100 marks. And you will be given 1 hour to finish the exam. So 1 hour exam in which you need to take 25 questions for which you will be getting 100 marks. So the next test is going to happen for biology, that is UCL biology at 7 p.m. on November 18. So I recommend you to go and sign up for this free test series. Don't forget to give your feedback in the comment section below. Now I will hand it over to Karthikeyan to take you through the plan for the next 7 weeks.
Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about a schedule that aspirants can follow to crack NEET 2021 exam. Assuming the schools may reopen by first week of January, I have made 2 schedules. The first schedule, the part 1 schedule that we will be discussing in this video, is designed till Jan 10, and the another part, depending on the reopening, I'll be devising the schedule and I'll be putting it on the YouTube page. So this schedule is made for 7 weeks, starting from 23rd November to Jan 10, 2021. So it's a 7-week planner. So the coming week, that is from November 16 to November 23rd, I want you all to get prepared for this schedule. In the sense, try to collect the possible materials that you will need for practicing questions, the NCERT textbooks, notes. You need to have sufficient amount of notebooks to take down notes and everything. So this 1 week of time is for yourself. I want you all to get prepared for the upcoming 7-week schedule. Now, these 7 weeks, we are going to target few important chapters that we need to focus on. These chapters are highly conceptual and it covers almost about, I can say, 20 MCQs in physics and chemistry. So out of 45, you can expect 15 to 20 MCQs from the list of chapters that I'm going to show you in the next slide. So we will try to cover all this so that it will be easy for you to revise during your preparation time. So in physics, we have got few chapters that are high yield topics, highly conceptual. You need to look into so many MCQs, so many insights of the chapter. So from physics, you need to know motion in a plane, laws of motion, work energy and power, rotational mechanics, gravitation, oscillation and waves. So these chapters, you should already have an idea so that during your crash course time or preparation time, a few days before NEET examination, you must be going through the notes. That should be your preparation. You should not sit and bang your head against the wall thinking about the concepts. So these are such important chapters. And for chemistry, you have got some basic concepts of chemistry wherein questions can be asked from molarity, molality, and all other entities. Chemical bonding, you can expect 5 questions from this chapter minimum. Equilibrium, solutions, hydrocarbons, general principles of organic chemistry. So these are some chapters from class 11 portion that are high yield topics. So assuming that we get 3 questions from each chapter, we are able to cover 18 questions within these 7 weeks. 18 questions from chemistry and then 18 questions from physics. For biology, I have not included any such prioritizations here because every chapter has got an important concept and we cannot categorize any chapter into an high yield chapter, low yield chapter, something like that. So every chapter we need to focus thoroughly. That is when we'll be able to get maximum marks in biology. So the materials that you should have with you when you start off with the preparation is notebooks, as I said. Have some MCQ preparatory books like MTG or Aryan question banks or any reference material that you have with you. And please make sure you have a hard copy of NCERT textbooks. Please do not omit NCERT textbooks. That should be your Bible, Quran, and Bhagavad Gita for your NEET preparation. Almost, this is a common saying, right? So with all these idea, let us get into the schedules. As I said, we have planned for a 7 week schedule starting from 23rd. So week 1 target, so which means from 23rd till 29th. The portions that you need to cover within this week: from physics, laws of motion; from chemistry, solutions; and from biology, animal kingdom and anatomy of flowering plants. So I have tried to put these chapters as per the weightage. In the sense, laws of motion, it is very vast, so you will need ample of time to cover. Whereas solutions, you have limited concepts, so that will not take much time. At the same time, animal kingdom, it is very vast. Anatomy of flowering plants is not that vast when compared to animal kingdom. So I have tried to make the portions as balanced as possible rather than me going in an order. I want you all to follow a balanced schedule. That is the purpose of putting these kind of chapters in these blocks. So all these chapters you need to cover within the week 1, that is from 23rd November to 29th November. No, I have not put any day-wise schedule because you might have different schedule. One might have online class from 9 to 4, another one will have from 10 to 1. So depending on your timing and your uh, potential or your understanding of the chapter, you can know plan accordingly. So you would have already been an expert in laws of motion, whereas for biology, you need to work a lot. Some people would have completed bio already, but they would not have studied for physics. So it depends on an individual. So you should complete these chapters. You can take time as much as possible, but make sure you spend a little bit more time with biology because it's a factual subject and you can easily attend the questions from biology. This is the week 1 target. Getting on to week 2, that is from 30th in November to 6th December. What are the portions that you must cover? From physics is a very important chapter. You can expect 4 questions from rotational mechanics, chemistry, hydrocarbons; and biology, morphology of flowering plants, digestion and absorption. So from morphology, you can expect 5 to 6 questions. And digestion, we usually have 2 questions from digestion and absorption. And rotational mechanics and hydrocarbons. So these are your week 2 portions. Coming on to week 3 target from 7th December to 13th December. Physics, gravitation, it might look simple, but you have lots of problems to solve. And you can easily take 3 questions from there. So we have 2 to 3 questions in our NEET examination. You can easily get all those 3 questions if you have an adequate practice from this chapter. Chemistry, the most important chapter in physical chemistry, chemical bonding. You can expect 5 questions, so you can work on it. And biology, cell structure and organelle, cell cycle and division. So this week 3 is a very crucial week because all are equally important for a NEET examination. So you can expect minimum of 4 to 5 questions from every single chapter. So concentrate more on these chapters. Week 4, from 14th December to 20th December, oscillation and waves from physics, equilibrium from chemistry, structure organization of animal tissues, and photosynthesis in plants. Week 5, 21st December to 27th December, motion in a plane, some basic concepts of chemistry, and from biology are going to study two chapters, breathing and exchange of gases and body fluids and circulation. Since physics and chemistry you have a major bulk to cover, I have put some easy chapters for biology so that you can balance the chapters with other subjects. So this is basically, as I said in the beginning, I have tried to balance the portion according to its weightage and its amount of content that is in the individual chapter. Week 6, it's actually not a week, it's a matter of 3 days because new year will be coming and we all will be in the new year mode. It is just 28, 29, 30, 31. So 4 days target. And I have included only biology here, that two easy chapters: excretory products and elimination, locomotion and movement, living world. Why have I confined these 4 days to bio alone? Is first thing, we are heading towards New Year at that time. So, like how currently Diwali was making us lazy, we were expecting for such a day. Similarly, even for New Year, there will be some people who will be eagerly waiting for 2021 to begin. So, I don't think we'll be able to concentrate much during that time. So, I've just put limited portions. And for people who are not able to cover the entire portions for the previous 5 weeks, so if you have got some bits and pieces left here and there, you can complete it in this week. That's the purpose of me putting only bio for these 4 days. Then 1st January, New Year, Friday, and followed by which we have got weekend. So I have not included any portions those 3 days. So if you want, you can enjoy it. If you have some left out portions, you can cover during those 2 days. So again, we are starting with the last week target, that is from 4th January 2021 to 10th January 2021. We have got, again, I not include any physics portion, I have included only chemistry, but again, very important, general principles of organic chemistry. It's a very high yield topic. Again, you can expect questions like they can ask you on resonance effect, they can ask plus psi minus psi. So you need to look into much more amount of questions apart from NCRT. So you need to focus more on that. So I have not included any other physics chapter. And biology, respiration in plants, again a simple chapter, and chemical control and coordination. You need to look into some hormones, its functions. You have lots of facts to be addressed there. So I've included these two chapters. So these are the portions that you must cover for 7 weeks. So if you look into the portions, we have covered 6 chapters of chemistry, 6 chapters of physics, and approximately 14 chapters from biology. So every week I have included 2 chapters from bio. So week 7 we have got 2 chapters. Week 6, in fact, we have got 3 chapters. Week 5, 2 chapters. So week 4, 2 chapters. Week 3, 2 chapters. So almost every week I have included 2 chapters. So we have covered 6 chapters from physics, 6 from chemistry, and 14 from biology, which is again a very huge amount of portions to be covered. And if you're going to do it sincerely, you will definitely be paid for it during your last minute preparation time. And a quote to end this video: every champion was once a contender that refused to give up. See, we all see the results, we see the cutoff, we try to read the interviews from previous toppers, and we will be like, it is highly impossible for me. How is that man able to score that many marks? He's really a god. So we try to make such statements. See, everybody, if they're achieving something, it's because of their hard work, the determination, and the focus that they have put during the course of preparation. Now, many people ask me, what is the best way to crack exam? What is the best way to score 650? I just simply tell them, focus. That's the only thing that I give, because it's not that difficult to crack. But what makes it difficult is lack of focus and concentration, lack of determination. So every day we go to bed for sleep in the night time. Just imagine the day before your board exam or the day before the examination results, Will we sleep peacefully? No, hardly. There will be only few people who will have complete sleep without any disturbance. But many will have a disturbed sleep, right? The day before the board exam, the day before the NEET exam, the day before the results, and sometimes the day they enter into first day of college, right? The night before the first day of college. So, no, we have some kind of disturbances, some disturbed feelings that gets into our mind, and that is trying to communicate with our soul. So, for an individual to get into a bed and have a peaceful sleep, he or she should have a peaceful mind and a soul. For having a peaceful mind and a soul, and what I'm trying to say by this is satisfaction. So, I am satisfied with my activities that I have done today. If you are in a position to say this, then you will have a peaceful sleep. So, for no quoting yourself that I am satisfied on the day, you should be determined towards that activity. So if you are determined, if you are focused towards any activity that has been assigned to you and you have completed that, that will bring a peaceful mind, that will bring you a satisfaction, and that will eventually bring you a peaceful sleep. So try to be determined towards the preparation, towards the schedule that is being given, and that will definitely get you to success. Because everybody you are enrolled in some coaching, everybody are getting access to education. Then what makes one score more than the other is just this factor of determination, factor of focus, factor of hard work. Nothing else. Nothing else. So I request you all to understand this point, this important point, so that you are going to be the achiever tomorrow. You will start guiding students. That should be the success that you attain at the end of your preparation. With this note, I would like to end my talk. I'll meet you in this some other video very soon. Until then, bye, take care.